Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Ho, boom. Weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers! Head in!
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in.
Who gave that order?
You did.
Ja, läuft ja, ne? Eine höfliche Einladung. Und willkommen zu einem neuen Part, L.A Noire. Im letzten Part haben wir ja Jack Kelso damit reingezogen. In diese unglaubliche Misere, die jetzt hier stattfindet. Und anscheinend liegt er in einem Krankenhaus.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Das klingt doch schon mal irgendwie interessanter.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Gut, dann würde ich mal sagen, steigen wir mal in unser Auto. Und fahren dann mal hin zu dieser gelben Fahne. Was auch immer das ist. Ich denke mal, unser erstes Ziel. Gucken wir mal erstmal, was das ist. Ach, Ermittler des Rathauses. Okay, anscheinend können wir in der Klinik noch was finden. Naja, egal. Wir fahren jetzt erstmal zu diesem... Ja, zum alten Chef. Wahrscheinlich um ihm die Kündigung auf den Tisch zu legen. Ach, wenn das wirklich alles so einfach wäre, ne? Komm.
Watch it!
Oh, ich dachte, hier fährt jetzt so eine coole Sirene, aber...
Bad driving.
Dann halt nicht. Dann halt nicht. Ja, tut mir leid. So, dann fahren wir mal erstmal zu dem... Sind wir ja gleich da. Was wir hier jetzt hier links? Und irgendwie hier rechts. Dann sollten wir ja da sein, ne? Ja, da sind wir auch schon. Mal wieder so ein Wohnblock, ey. Warum wohnen die alle in einem Wohnblock? Da wohnt er ja. Nummer 2. Von Berg. So, Nummer 2. Wo ist denn das? 1. Wo ist denn hier die... Da, Nummer 2 ist nach hier links. Gut.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that.
Da bin ich ja mal gespannt,
Try
was
to
das
get
jetzt
me
wird.
killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Nett. Musikgeschmack. Aber nicht das, was wir suchen. Wir suchen also Sachen jetzt, die... Können wir da raus? Ja.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Ja, sehr komisch, der Typ. Aber da wollten wir ja mal rein ein bisschen rumgucken. Vielleicht finden wir irgendwas Interessantes. Nein. Wir müssen irgendwas finden, was ihn in Verbindung mit dieser ganzen Scheiße bringt. Das ist nicht...
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Was haben wir hier? Ah, ja.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake.
I knew you
Get
were
out
in bed
while
with
you
the Legion,
can.
Curtis. Now I know why.
Deswegen hat's da gebrannt. Mhm. Haben wir hier?
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Anteilscheine. Vielleicht auf 4000. Wenn ich das richtig sehe. Ja, 4000.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Ja, dann gehen wir mal den
I don't get it,
Motiv für den
Curtis.
Betrug mal nach.
You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
Das ist eine mega Lüge.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
Ja, durch die Anteilsscheine, du Idiot.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Ja, dann fragen wir mal nach
Tell
dem
me about the
Suburban-Ding.
Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking
kann ja
about the
nichts
future
werden.
of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Oh Mann, schon wieder so eine
You're
Lüge.
lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Na, durch den Versicherungsvertrag.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground.
Der stellt sich ja hier so dumm, als ob er
Life is carrying
gerade eben aus der Grundschule kommt.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Na gut.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Na komm. Das ist wieder eine Lüge, aber wir haben nichts, um dagegen zu halten.
It's all there in the case file. If you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Ja, nun gut. Dann würde ich mal sagen, auf zu unserem alten Arbeitsplatz. Wo ist halt unser Auto da? Da. Gut. Aber dort werden wir erst im nächsten Part erfahren. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da oder ein Abo und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge wieder bei L.A Noire. Bis dann.